Hi, Miss. I'm going to talk about the video What is English So Confusing? And I'm going to say the most interesting thing that I learned and three things that I didn't know before. So, well, the most interesting thing that I learned is that the English spelling is so confusing because the language come from many different places. It was not created by one group, and it changed many times in history, and many cultures added new words and new spelling, so English look strange. That's the reason that English looks strange sometimes. So, well, and now I am going to say three things that I didn't know before watching the video. So, number one, I didn't know that the English start with Germanic tribes. Germanic tribes. Before watching the video, I thought English come from Latin, but now I know that the first English was created by Germanic tribes more than 1,500 years ago. And they had sounds that were different from Latin. So, writing English with the Latin alphabet was difficult from the beginning. So, well, number two, I didn't know that the French changed the English spelling a lot. So when the Normans arrived in England in 1066, they spoke French. French became the language of the government, and English stayed as the language of the people. So, because of this, English mixed with French words and spellings, and this is why English words looks like French but sounds very different. And well, English spelling became even more confusing. So, well, three, I didn't know about the great vowel shift. The part, this part was really surprising because between the 14th and 18th centuries, the way people said that vowels changed a lot. Many words keep the old spelling but change the way of the pronunciation. For example, the word both used to sound more like both, but the sound changed while the spelling stayed the same. This explains many of the strange spellings we have today. So, to finish, I want to say I now now I understand um, something important, that English is confusing because it changed many times in the history. Different language, different language, new sounds, and big pronunciation changes made English a lot messy, but also very interesting. When we know the history, English start to make more sense. So, well, thank you for listening.